Libras, welcome back to my channel. Let's take a look at what the next 72 hours has in store. Any information that you need to book a personal reading with me will be listed in the description. And we're going to be using, if I can talk, my Alice in Wonderland deck today. I pretty much shelved this deck for like maybe a couple months because I just didn't feel connected to it. I didn't feel like it was the deck I wanted to use at the time, but for some reason I've been connecting to it a lot more as of recently. So let's see what messages come through. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What does the next 72 hours have in store? So personal theme, we have the Four of Swords or the Four of Flowers. The advice for you, we have the King of Spears, the King of Wands. The challenge, we have the Sun card. The energy around love, we have the Pair, which would be the Lovers. And when it comes to your career and finance, we have the Seven of Cups. Libras, what does the next 72 hours have in store for them? So we have the new moon. Let's try to put that right there. So going into the oracle card that we have here with the new moon, this represents new beginnings, new insights, new breakthroughs, okay, and the start of something. So during the next 72 hours, you could be feeling emotionally that you're on the brink of something new, whether this is a new start in love, a new start in your career, or just a new mindset kind of emerging here. With this new moon energy, this is definitely the right energy for you guys to start. And when I say start, I mean start those things that you guys have been in contemplation about for a while now. Whether this is starting that business, starting back up your creative ideas, or taking that leap of faith when it comes to starting a new job or a new career path, whatever this is, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you. You guys have full encouragement, and you will literally feel it in your energy that it's time for you to do things a little bit differently or to switch things up. Now, going further into this reading, the first card representing the personal theme with the Four of Swords. The personal theme is contemplation. Okay, you could find that over the next 72 hours, there's a lot on your mind. There's a lot that you're needing to process, whether this is about a person, a business, etc. Also, sleep. You could be either lacking sleep and needing to make sure you prioritize getting more sleep during this time frame, or you could be getting a lot more of it. Okay, it's either or, but this Four of Swords energy coming up. But what's in the subconscious is more so the theme during this time frame. What are you allowing to fester in your subconscious and manifest as your physical reality, whether good or bad? And how can you be more cognitive of the good and bad that could be going into your subconscious and how it's affecting you on a day-to-day? All right. And this could be the time where certain things are put on pause so that you can reanalyze it, so you can rethink some things. Now, what I see for the advice for you with the King of Spears, there's a need for you to be confident. There's a need for you to be charismatic in your creative endeavors. A lot of you, the issue could be the fact that you're doubting your abilities. This could be imposter syndrome that's trying to kick your behind. But know that you are very much capable. Know that there is a reason why you are drawn to whatever creative talents that you may have. You're drawn to whatever you are doing at the moment. So the second you start to second guess yourself or talk yourself out of moves that you want to make, you could be doing yourself a disservice. Okay, so definitely make sure that you're remaining in this confident position during this time frame and being blunt about how you feel. Okay, and this is that take charge energy. Are not waiting for things to kind of like show you it's time to take charge. No, taking matters into your own hands. Now, what I see for the possible challenge, I do have the Sun card. So this could be a Leo specifically. This could be the person you may have children with, or things that you could be realizing that is a little bit of a conflict of interest to your own happiness. So there could be things that you're realizing about a person, for instance, and you start to realize, well, even though this person may make me happy and I would be happy to be with them, marry them, whatever this circumstance may be, I may have to protect myself to also preserve my happiness down the line. So you could be forced to make decisions during this time frame for the sake of your happiness. And at first, it could make you a little bit unhappy, but it could save you from true disappointment down the line. Yeah, you for the sake of your happiness, you may have to make certain sacrifices too as well, could be the challenge. Now, what I see in regards to love, I do have the Lovers or the Pair. And for my Libras who are in a relationship, you could feel like you and your person are like Bonnie and Clyde. Like you guys are a force to be reckoned with. You and your person could relate when it comes to a lot of different things. Okay. You could just want your relationship you could want your relationship to be stronger, like the bond itself. But for the most part, you could feel like you and your person are like extremely compatible to each other, like understand each other to a whole nother degree. Now, for my Libras who are like just kind of dating, you could have options as of right now when you could be needing to choose somebody who's more in alignment with you and more in alignment with what you're seeking and whatnot. Okay, you could even be dating somebody who could be dating multiple people as well. So that could go into like the way that they're moving. Okay, and even for my singles, I'm kind of seeing this as you having to make a choice. Are you going to continue down the path of just being single, or maybe pursuing or allowing yourself to be pursued romantically? Now, when it comes to career and finance, I do have the Seven of Cups. So there could be so many different ideas and moving parts to what you have going on. Okay, you could also be just pretty unsure in terms of what the long term looks like for you. You could be interested in this, interested in that. Spirit is saying that you do need to be clear on your vision and making sure you're not just taking on a whole bunch of everything and not having the discernment to kind of see, what's doable and what's not necessarily something you need to be pursuing. So that's one thing. But for my Libras who are also just in the process of figuring out what their career is supposed to look like, this is a time frame where you're just going to be asking yourself some real questions. Okay, can I see myself in this career path? Can I see myself doing this? Can I see myself owning a business? Those are the type of questions you guys are going to be asking. I will also say be careful of other coworkers causing you to have mixed emotions about your job, because they could be adding a layer of like drama to the whole situation here. But this is overall what I see. I hope that this did give you some insight for what the next 72 hours does have in store. If you did enjoy, definitely thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one.